Welcome back. It is time for You Sound Off as we are now in stage 3 here in Toronto as well as Peel region. Only Windsor, Essex is left in stage 2 right now with the province's reopening plans. So the question is, how are you feeling? Maybe you're feeling great about it. Maybe you live in another region and you're not so sure you want to come to see Toronto or Peel. This is the number if you want to join in the conversation live right now, 1-866-267-3797. You can always send your email to us as well. Let's get right to the lines now. Jared calling us from Hamilton. Good morning to you, Jared.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing well. So you have already moved on to stage 3 some time ago. How are you feeling about Toronto and Peel? Do you come to Toronto a lot?
I actually don't. But I used to come to Toronto, like, say, when there was, like, a sports event or a concert. So I don't know if those things are eventually phased back in. I don't know how I'd feel about coming to an event like that. Mm-hmm. Or even, like, coming to a restaurant and sitting at a restaurant in Toronto. My wife and I, we went to a restaurant last night.
In Hamilton? Yeah.
In Hamilton, yeah. And we sat on the patio, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to sit inside yet.
Yeah, and so you've been in stage 3 for some time already, and you still aren't at that comfort level just yet, I understand, yeah?
Yeah, and, like, I heard schools are reopening, too, soon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, in the fall.
And we have to send our daughter to school, and I don't know, like, where I stand on that either come September.
Yeah, it's an interesting line there when it comes to comfort level versus logistics. There are so many questions here.
There's so much to consider. Like, I'm even working from home right now, too, and I don't even know if I want to go back out there. Like, I love working from home.
It's interesting, you know, a lot of people have changed the work-life routine for sure, and some people are actually finding it even more efficient to be at home and finding their groove in whatever they're doing. Hopefully your employer is allowing you to do that.
Yeah, well, I don't have a full-time, like, permanent job. I'm doing a lot of temp work right now through temp agencies, which I find actually pretty nice at the moment.
Yeah.
It gives me flexibility, and it gives me different things to do, and it gives me things to change up all the time, too. I mean, I would love to have a permanent job, but that's what I got to do right now.
Sure, it is a tough time indeed, Jared. We appreciate your call. Thank you so much for your insight today.
Thank you.
All right, we have another caller. This is good morning to you, trucker, calling to us, calling from Toronto. Good morning.
Good morning, Melanie. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm calling from Kensington Market. I believe that it's a good idea as long as everyone is wearing their masks and keeping their distance. Myself, I've been going to my favorite restaurant here in the market. They've been since their patio opened, and everything's been great so far.
Yeah, Kensington's a great spot right now. How are you feeling? Are you seeing more people out and about?
Yes, especially on the weekends. Kensington is not quite like it used to be when they had the pedestrian Sundays, but a lot of people out there, and more so actually wearing their mask.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing, especially when it comes to in-restaurant dining with wearing the masks. How do you feel about the up and down, having to wear your masks when you're maybe going up to go to the washroom or something along those lines?
It's kind of a pain, but as long as it keeps people safe for now until this pandemic is over, I think if everyone remains calm and do what they're asked to do, things should be okay.
Yeah, the numbers are looking good, trucker. Appreciate your call. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, dear.
You too. Have a great long weekend. I want to bring in Stephanie Henry, who's all over 2 meters away from me here. Steph, you live in Peel region, and so I know you've been looking forward to this too in Brampton. You're a little hesitant though with some of the provisions that are in place. How you doing today?
I could honestly stay probably in stage 2 forever.
I know a lot of people that way.
I could and I would stay in stage 2 for a long time, but I understand that. I think about the smaller businesses that do need the people they have to still pay their rent. Yep. So I think that's like a big thing to think about. But personally, I would just stay in stage 2 because I don't think. How many people inside? Is it 100?
It's 50 indoor, 100 outdoor, and then there's certain capacity limits with different things. Like Cineplex got the special permissions to go 50 per screening space, so it's a little bit different too. I'm going to read out an email that we just got in, so thank you for this one. This one just came through from the Guelph area. So this is Alex saying to us, I live in the Guelph area. We've been in stage 3 for 2 weeks now and haven't once stepped into a restaurant or been to a movie theater, but it's nice knowing I can sit down in Tim Hortons if I want to. I think that's important for a lot of people too, to just say, okay, I have the option, whether or not my comfort level is there.
I don't know. Inside, I don't know. Like, I'd rather have people like come into my backyard or go to your backyard or be, you know, I think that going inside, like, I feel like I feel claustrophobic.
That's it, and I think the weather plays a role in this too. I think if this was in the middle of the winter, maybe more people would want to flock to the restaurants indoors. But yes, we do want to support our local businesses too, so that is tough. That is tough indeed. Well, we have one quick email that I'm just going to read, and this one coming to us from Karen saying, I live in Toronto and family in Peel. Too soon. She says, very stressed that schools are opening and gyms, etc. What sense is it that you get the economy back if you can't live to enjoy? Unrealistic as it may seem, you have to wait till. Unrealistic as it may seem, wait till there's a vaccine to open up stage 3.
And I also think, like, with stage 3, maybe after the long weekend. Yeah,
it's an interesting one. Interesting timing on that for sure. Thank you for all your calls and your emails. Steph, as always, nice to chat with you. We're going to take a break here on BT. Guess what? It's Friday. It's Friday.